Good morning, children. Today we are going to learn a poem, Topsy Turvy World, written by William Brighty Rands, who was a British author. He was most famous for composing nursery rhymes in Victorian England. For this reason, he is also known as the laureate of the nursery. Laureate means one who is honored for doing something excellent. Before we read and enjoy the poem, let us really find out what this word topsy turvy means. Topsy turvy in simple words means upside down. It means things are not in order or not get properly arranged. Before reading the poem, let us enjoy some topsy turvy scenes and imagine ourselves in it. It is a very interesting poem that takes us to the world where everything is upside down. If the butterfly courted the bee, and the owl the porcupine, if churches were built in the sea, and 3 times 1 was 9, if the pony rode his master, if the buttercups ate the cows, if the cats had the dire disaster to be worried, sir, by the mouse, if mamma, sir, sold the baby to a gypsy for half a crown, if a gentleman, sir, was a lady, the world would be upside down. So here the poet says that if the butterfly pays special attention to the bee and the owl pays special attention to the porcupine, if the churches were built in the sea instead of on land, if 3 times 1 was 9 instead of 3, if the pony rode his master instead of master riding the pony, if the buttercups ate the cows and the cats were scared of the mouse, if the mother sold her child to a traveller for 25 pence, if a gentleman was a lady, then the world would be upside down. Everything would be the opposite. If any or all of these wonders should ever come about, I should not consider them blunders, for I should be inside out. So here the poet says that whatever he has mentioned about the butterfly giving special attention to the bee, or the cats being scared of the mice, or the pony riding his master, if any of these things they become true, then he should not consider them as stupid mistakes, for he should also knowing about it very well. Baba Black Wool, have you any sheep? Yes, sir, a pack full. Creep, mouse, creep. So here the poet is asking the sheep if it has any black wool, to which the sheep replies, yes, sir, a pack full. Children, creep, creep, mouse, creep is a game which is played with babies. 4 and 20 little maids hanging out the pie, out jumped the honey pot, gave fox gay. Here 4 and 20 little maids, 24 little maids are hanging out the pie, and from the honey pot Gay Fawkes jumped out. Gay Fawkes is a man who tried to blow up the British Parliament in London in the year 1605 with explosives. Cross latch, sit and spin the fire. These lines are taken from a nursery rhymes. When the pie was opened, the bird was on the briar. So here the briar means a thorny plant. So when the pie was opened, the bird was sitting on the thorny plant. So children, now you can make out that whatever is happening here is topsy-turvy. This does not happen in the normal world. So if any of this happens, then it is going to be a wonder. It does not exist in the real world. So that is why the name of the poem is Topsy-Turvy World, because everything seems to be upside down, opposite of what actually happens. Thank you, children. God bless you.